NorCal Mutual being a new player in the area of continuing medical education, we were kind of reliant on Steve's contacts in the industry and his standing with ACCME. That allowed us to meet people not only at the ACCME level, but other providers who had similar interests in looking at gaps in medicine.
The reputation of the organization is out there. And when we did a little investigation, we happened to, every time we turned our head, the name came up as one of the high-quality consultants that we should work with.
I've been able to communicate with many of your clients off and on about the way they're doing X or Y or Z, because you always give examples. You never come in and just do it. You help us do it with total expertise to make us look like real winners.
His being known in the industry and his respect that he maintains within the industry are important to us as we look at other partners and as we look at the way other CME professionals provide education to their respective constituencies.
I collaborated with many of your past clients, especially your communication companies who no longer could do grants unless they were affiliated with an academic.
And I think working with Passin has really been a very important experience in helping us grow professionally.
We've learned a lot. Our activity directors, it's a pleasure to see them having progressed, and we get a lot of positive feedback from them saying, this isn't nearly as bad as it used to be, or as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that we can, in a few meetings, have a good planning process and a document that is able to pass muster with our executive committee.
Passin and Associates were able to get the respect of the department heads, the chairs of the RSSs, and most of all, the reason that we should have relationships with other organizations to collaborate to be able to bring funds into the university. And Passin and Associates were able to help me accomplish that.
One of the things that Passin and Associates and NorCal Mutual Insurance Company had in common was the interest in providing quality education to physicians based upon true gaps in medicine. One of the things that kept us so closely together was the fact that NorCal is a professional liability insurer, and we assess the practice of medicine on a continuing basis and provide educational intervention based upon claims, a true method of looking at gaps and providing appropriate needs assessments and learning objectives based upon that process. It was a process that Steve and his staff were not used to when we first met, and that kind of created a bond between the two organizations to move forward in a true educational fashion, something that you don't always see, in my opinion, in the world of continuing medical education.
To have accreditation with commendation, you have the respect of your peers and the other CME arenas, the other universities, your communication companies, and your grant partners. To just have a 4-year, I think in today's world, is only mediocre. And I don't believe that you will have the collaboration opportunities or the respect of the pharmaceutical companies unless you are carrying that 6-year with commendation. And in today's environment, it is extremely difficult